Alright. Couple things left I gotta do, and then we can get this a-rolling. Let me ping the Discord, and we'll be good. Alright. What up, everybody? It's your Slime Weemba. Today we're going to hopefully get a little bit farther in this game. Get some more dungeons mysteried. And yeah, I don't know how far we'll get, but we're going in. Last time we played, last time we played, we went through the final, or sorry, we went through to try and get a time gear, and then it got stolen from us. So we now have to deal with the Grovile, who has very sticky fingers. So why don't we get to that? So yeah, we had to fight a Mesprit, and a lot of time gears have been stolen. Alright. So Grovile stole it. And I think there's like 1 or 2 time gears left. What do you got, Dusknoir? There's some clues. One time gear was found in Fogbound Lake, guarded by Uxie. Another was an underground lake guarded by Mesprit. So, Azalf... Anyways, Mesprit knew that the time gear from Fog Lake was stolen. Uxie alerted her by telepathy. Incredible! Now that is really something. Should have known. There's an ancient legend that's believed that Uxie is the being of knowledge, and that Mesprit is the being of emotions. But 3 Pokemon in total represent the spiritual world, and are said to keep the world in balance. Which means there's one more. There's another Pokemon like him. The last of the trio is Azalf, known as the being of willpower. Uxie and Mesprit both guarded the time gears, therefore Azalf is likely protecting a time gear. That would make sense. So if we find Azalf, we can probably find where Grovile's going. Makes sense. And it's probably at a lake somewhere. Okay. Under a desert, in a high plateau. They're both lakes in unusual places. Somewhere that we least expect it to be. Okay, that makes sense. Logically, all of this makes sense. Pardon the yawn. Alright, so under the desert. Eastern Forest and Crystal Cave. I assume Crystal Cave. That crystal, may we see it. We'll give it right back. He's trying to see if he can trigger my time roar? What are they called? Dimensional scream. Time roar, yeah. My time roar. No, my dimensional scream. Yeah, sometimes I touch things and my brain just goes crazy. I'm just gonna touch it. The only thing that's gonna be damaged is B. Here it comes, we're blacking out. Uh-oh, Azelf's getting beaten up. Well, okay, we know where to go. What up, how you doing? Well, we found Grovile, so that's at least half of this. Dimensional Scream is still like the most badass name for an ability. I hit him with my Dimensional Scream. No, it's definitely the future. But we've never seen a vision of the past. We've only ever seen future visions. Alright, 2 feet and a heartbeat. That's what we gotta do, guys. I mean, we literally don't have a reason to think it's a vision of the past. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Again, we've never been given a reason to think that our ability is for the past only. I'll tell you, we're gonna be late if you keep yapping. This class on Yaponomics could stop. We could definitely go try to save Azelf. Okay, so we probably get to do a large cave section again, and that's making me think that it's going to be tough. Nope. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, like we haven't noticed he's asleep. At home! Alright, let's go. Alright, 2 feet and a heartbeat. Let's make it through the cave. And see if we can help Azelf. I'd rather not have a dead Azelf on my hands. That's too much blood on my hands at this point. The Crystal Cave! Alright, let's move. What up, Mayo? How you doing today? What up? Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing today? Right now we're playing through Mystery Dungeon. We just went through... Mystery Dungeon Explorer Skies. There's enough of them. Pokemon Day is what, the 27th? I always forget. And I looked it up the other day, which is the worst part. I'm just forgetful. Well, we'll have to go through the news when Pokemon Day happens. That'll be fun. You know what? I really only need this apple. I think I still have like 1 trillion Reviver Seeds. Yeah, I'm hoping we at least get a title for Gen 10, and then truly what I want. More than I think anything else at this point would be... some spin-off titles. I'd love a new Mystery Dungeon, like a crazy amount. I would also really like to see a... I think it's just a Mystery Dungeon game, and I would like to see an... I'd like to see another doubles-based game, kind of like Coliseum. I don't think we'll ever get that, but like, come on, Nintendo, please. Like, I don't know anybody who is excited about the Detective Pikachu stuff. And granted, I've never played it, so I could be wrong and it's good. But like, that was the most recent spin-off we've gotten, was a Detective Pikachu game? I guess technically ZA, but I feel weird calling it a spin-off because it's like, yeah, kind of, but also at the same time, it's not really. Now let's ignore that Burmy. Do I still have a busted? Yes, I do. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I'm still working with really powerful abilities. Oh, this is just going to be neutral because Steel still resists Dark right now. The fact that it took them until Generation 5 to be like, hey, Steel types are maybe a little too good. Maybe we should nerf them? Crazy. Ow, that's why. I feel like, if anything, they're like... They are spin-offs, but like... not in the truest sense. What do we got? Flash. I mean, I get it. I certainly liked the strong and weak battle method. If I'm being truthful, Legends ZA is the best combat system Pokemon's ever had. It's fresh, it's unique. Yeah, so that's the other thing too. It like, because of how it works, you don't have to balance it around competitive stuff. As where if you compare it against competitive Pokemon, like it's unfair. Like, competitive Pokemon games require quite a bit of... Oh my god, really? Right, we're in a later dungeon, which means I hate them. But yeah, it's frustrating, but... I'm hoping with Generation 10 they can kind of just do what they want. Because it's not like... With Pokemon Champions coming out... Actually, I'll save talking about Pokemon Champions for a minute. But Pokemon Champions fixes a lot of the problems I have with competitive Pokemon right now. Where's my... Oh. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone. Yeah. It's difficult, right? Because, like, Pokemon Snap is on rails, so, like, they can get away with putting more graphics in it because that's kind of the only thing Pokemon Snap had. But, like... with the whole thing of like, oh, the Switch 2 is more powerful, this, that, and the third, like, I really want Pokemon to put their whole back into making a game. Like, if you were waiting for the Switch 2 to come out, and the whole thing about the Switch 2 is it's supposed to be so much more powerful than the base Switch, and like this, that, and the third, and you make a game that's not good. Jeez, Bulbasaur. And you make a game that's just not good, like, absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, I've gotten lucky, and I haven't seen any of the leaks. Not that I'm, like, allergic to leaks or anything. I just haven't looked into them myself because I don't... Oh, I'll be real right now. I'm gonna buy the game no matter what. So, like, I don't really care about learning any information early. But I'm just hoping that they take some of the lessons that they've learned from... Now... Really? This is what you do to me? That's so mean. They literally teleported me here. Okay. The worst part is, like, I had a better way to get out of this. But, like, this is good XP. So I should take it. I can't believe I got warped into a monster house. Luckily, I have an AoE move. Not happy I'm poisoned. That's fine. Ow. Can I just bite you? Why can I not hit you? Thank you. God, that was awful. That's the other problem we're at right now. We're at like the harder dungeons of the game, so they're gonna start doing junk like that to me. And I really want to save the PRC just in case something goes real wrong. Okay. Alright, let me see what you said while I was dealing with that hot mess. I can't believe we're 19 minutes in and I've already hit a clip because of my bad luck. I love how tragically bad my luck is. I can, however, plan for it, which is good. Oh, I also have some good news. But I might wait until we come back from, like, a break and more people are here. Looks more ambitious than Scarlet and Violet? Good. That makes me more excited than I think you could ever know. I just want Pokemon to care about their games. I want to finally have a Pokemon game where I don't have to feel like I have to defend it to people who want more out of Nintendo. And like, sure, the Switch was 9 years old. Legends Arceus was a good game. Legends EA is a good game. We still gotta play the DLC. We might do that soon. From what I've seen, though, the DLC is a little, I don't have a positive word for it, actually. I've seen the DLC looks a little lackluster, and it just creates, like, a roguelite, which is not what I want in Pokemon, actually, weirdly. But I still want to play it because, like, I only trust other people's opinions so much. So I'm better off just playing it myself and seeing what I think of it. And then after that, like... Oh, right, I got on a tangent. I'm just hoping that the new Gen 10, like... Pokemon Company as the conglomerate, let them cook to, like, make a proper game instead of, like, half releasing a generation like they did with Gen 8, or sorry, with Gen 9. Because, like, on Switch 2, and the fact that I have to start this sentence with that is abysmal. But on Switch 2, Scarlet and Violet are incredible games. They run perfect. They look great. Granted, a lot of the bugs already got fixed long ago, but, like, the new Pokemon games, or sorry, Generation 9 looks so good on the Switch. However, the Switch 2. If Nintendo doesn't put, or Pokemon doesn't put the time into Generation 10, they could really mess it up. But the good thing is, they can try weird things because they don't have to keep the competitive stuff in Gen 10. That's what Pokemon Champions is for. So, like, keep Pokemon Champions as the way to play competitive Pokemon, especially because they're adding it to mobile. So, like, if people want to get into it, there's never been an easier time. You can play it on your phone. And if you really want to get into, like, competitive VGC Pokemon, there's an easier avenue to do so. And I think that's really cool. And I really hope they add, like, weird other things. Yeah. But, like, they look great. When we did the flying type only... No, we didn't do flying type only with that. We did metronome only on Switch 2. And it looks great. That run looks beautiful. But... that's the problem. Oh, I'm getting another panic attack that's going to tell me information. Dimensional Scream! Ah! As of, willpower drives us. Blue. Okay, so blue, yellow, and pink? Blue, yellow, and pink? I'm in, yeah. But it gives us information. Oh, do we have to make them all red for the chain? It's probably blue. It's either red or blue. Go blue first. Oh my god! It's the same color as Azelf. Jeez! It just looks like a giant Reggie Ice. Who dares disturb me? Yeah, we probably gotta go through that to get to Azelf's Lake. That would make sense. The worst part, too, is, like, this feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy where, like, he wouldn't have been able to get here, but now that we open the door for him, he can. Is that a Bagon? Ooh. But yeah, I need Generation 10 to, like... I think Generation 10 needs to do two big things. One is get people to actually want to buy a Switch 2. There's like one game, which is the co-op anime game. And that is like the only reason I see for most people to buy a Switch 2. The only reason I have a Switch 2 is because of streaming. And having a butt computer. Like, all things considered, it is easier for me to stream on my Switch than it is for me to stream a game off of my computer. That is how in need of upgrading my computer I am at. Which is fine. We're like halfway there, which is nice. But on top of that, like... I just don't think a Switch 2 is practical for, like, anybody else. Because the exclusives are, like, fine. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza is fine. Mario Kart World is fine. But, like, if you don't like either of those two titles, you kinda... There's no reason to buy it yet. So... That's my whole thought right now, as far as that goes. That's an Absol. Oh, right, Kirby Air Riders 2, I forgot about that one. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like... There's not a game to really sell the system yet. There's no first party Mario game. There's no Zelda game. There's no nothing to really sell it. And that's kind of why nobody's bought it yet. Yeah, I'm hoping that they use this year to be like, okay, cool. Please buy this. It is worth it, finally. Because, like, especially with this being Pokemon's 30th anniversary, like... If ever they were going to please stop hitting me. If ever they were going to make a classic collection where you get games 1 through 5, this should be the year they do that. Like... I don't care if they put it on the Virtual Console or they make it a different thing entirely. This should be the year that we probably get either the Gen 10 remake or the... Or not Gen 10 remake, sorry. The Gen 5 remake, because that's what people really want. Or this is the year where... they make it so you can basically get any Pokemon game that you want to play. And that's kind of my thoughts at this point. Oh, yeah. Worst part is, I was in high school. The age continues to, or the years continue to march, and they never stop. And it only makes you sadder. But yeah, I just really want... I want a year where I can go, hey, this was a really good year for Pokemon. And last year was pretty good. ZA was legitimately a good game. I would like more of that. In fact, I would love for them to just make, like, a series of spin-off games that are based on the movement tech of ZA. Like, or the combat style of ZA. If I have more games where I can do that open map combat system, that was so fun. And like, was it a bummer that some of the Mega Stones were stuck behind that? Absolutely. But it was really cool. I'm not taking Double Edge. But yeah, like, I think it'd be really cool to have the mainline series maybe try to do more interesting stuff, especially because now we have we're gonna have champions. And I also really want champions to have Little Cup. I want to play Little Cup on champions. Incredible! Look at all those crystals emerging from the lake's surface. Is this like where Azelf lives? I don't know why I've decided to make Bulbasaur a child right now. Hey Weemba, look over there. Look in the middle of the lake where it's like an island. I think I see someone. Let's go. Oh my god. Grovile's beating up Azelf. Now I'll take it. The time gear, I mean. Ha ha ha! Alright, let's go do it. Hold it! Instead of failsafe, I will explode. Not fully wrong. Good. Good, good, good. Oh. Oh. Don't kill him. God, don't kill him. You leave me with no choice, I'll knock you out first. Just try to stop me. I don't know why I made that noise. First things first. Shift that off, shift that off, shift that on. Yeah. We'll go here and we'll turn this off. Turn that on. Gang, I think our Pokemon might be too strong. Get out of my way. Or sorry, get out of the way. You refuse? Then you leave me no choice. This is all for the time gear. Forgive me. Stop. In the name of love. Oh, it's Dusk Noir. Are you alright, Bulbasaur? Please, let me handle this. What was that noise? You? Been too long. Wasn't easy finding you, Grovyle. They know each other? Yeah, even here. You chased me even here. You're tenacious, alright. You cling to me beyond expectation. Grovyle, you're not getting away this time. Dusk Noir, I'm surprised to see you in this world. This? But I'm ready. I have pursuit. So you'll fight, and so be it. But can you win? Against me? He vanished. He said, nah, I'm outie. There's no escaping me. I'm eternal. Please save the dying children. All three of us. Azelf is included. Although, lore accurate, this is Azelf in Gen 4. I set up stealth rocks, I've used explosion, I am dead now. This is the most lore accurate Azelf I've ever seen, actually. We set up rocks, we went boom. Oh my god, Chimecho was our nurse. Thank you, Chimecho. You're both hurt. We dragged you back by your feet. I guess Loudron could have carried us. Oh, cool. We got a legendary at the guild. And they bulldozed poor Bulbasaur. I like the idea that Loudron didn't bulldoze and like push Bulbasaur over, but just scooped him up to hug him. Oh, Loudron. It seems like they know each other. It sounds like they like fist fighting each other on the daily. They go, I'm gonna pop them in the chops, and then they punch each other. Emergency siren? Oh. Okay, we gotta go to... Oh, God. A town meeting? Look, and I know this is me playing a different game, but the last time we had a town meeting in a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, I got chased out of town, so... Dusk Noir's secret. Oh, the other two are here. Oh, hi, everybody. Three brothers and sisters. I actually don't know the genders of these ones. They said Azelf is he, and I think they said Uxie's she. I don't know Mesprit. I think Mesprit's supposed to be female too, though. Anyways, the three emotion siblings have been returned together. Yeah, he set stealth rocks and he went, get it, do it, do it. Gave chase to Grovyle, but he slipped away. Okay, so we're gonna get our news now. That's so many Pokemon. You know what, actually? Really quickly, I'm gonna take a quick little break. I need to get some drink. Because I've been yapping. I'll be back in just a moment, so... I'll also fix this soon. I've just been busy. But anyways, I'll be back in just a moment. There's so many of you. I went to the bathroom and there's so many more of you now. What up, everybody? How we doing today? Let me continue this. Alright, here we go. Alright, what do you got for us, Dusk Noir? Alright, in the regions where time gears have been stolen, the flow of time has come to a standstill. Sorry, I now have a cat. You hear cat noises, that'd be why. Huh, bud? Yeah, that means I didn't close my door, huh? It's a serious problem, as I'm sure you can guess. Grovile failed to steal a time gear. This one was protected. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Isn't that something? And the hero who protected it was the mighty Azelf. Well, kinda. And the hero who saved Azelf and chased off Grovile? That'd be the great Dusk Noir right here. Well, I feel like we're getting underplayed a little bit. I'm sorry to interrupt. Perhaps I should explain from here. Of course, please take it away from here. I'm going to close my door, but you'll hear me yelling, reading out what is being said still. Everyone, well, you should be happy while we protected the time gear this time. The fact is, Grovile remains at large. Therefore, we cannot afford to feel safe and secure. Grovile will most certainly make another attempt to steal the time gear. Sorry. One good thing about playing this on a Wii U, I have a nice tablet, so if I have to walk off, I can still keep playing. It's only a matter, there's another matter that is tied to all of this. It is an extremely important matter that I must share with you. I'd like to explain to you now. First, earlier Bulbasaur asked me the following question. Did I know Grovile from before all of this happened? That is correct. I do know Grovile from before this. What I'm about to say may be beyond your belief, but it also happens to be the truth. Furthermore, what I'm about to say to reveal isn't stopped. Calamity is certain. I, therefore, ask for your undivided attention. First, Grovile is a Pokemon that came here from the future. Oh my god, the future? Dad, what does that mean? Was something like that possible? A Pokemon coming from the future? Well, don't worry about Paradox Pokemon, but that's not a thing that exists yet for you, so, like, you'll be alright. Grovile. In the world of the future, he's a notorious criminal. He has a large bounty on his head. To avoid capture in the future, he fled. And in fleeing, he escaped to this, the world of the past. After arriving to this time, Grovile plotted until he hit upon an utterly catastrophic plan. What was that? What was his plan? It was nothing less than causing the planet's paralysis. Yes. If the planet becomes paralyzed, all movement upon it ceases. When a time gear is removed, the flow of time stops in its region. As many more are taken, time slows in an even larger area. Eventually, the planet's flow slows down so much that it stops entirely. Ultimately, the planet reaches a state of total paralysis. Okay. In a world where the planet has become paralyzed, no wind blows. The day never comes. Neither spring nor summer ever comes. It's a world of unrelenting darkness. It would be no exaggeration to call it the complete ruin of the world. Jeez. We went from 0 to 100 real quick. The world's ruin? Is that what happens if the time gears are taken away? The way time has been going out of control lately. That too is caused by the thefts of the time gear. If the time gears continue to be stolen, this world will end in ruin. So, that's what would happen. This is bad. You gotta do something. You don't have arms, sir. There's something I don't understand. What is it? I understand that we got a big problem on our hands, but what I don't understand, well... Hey, it's about you, Dusk Noir Sor. How do you know so much? I mean, I know you're the great Dusk Noir who's knowledgeable and wise. And sure, I really respect you and all, but... How do you know the future, no matter how knowledgeable you are? That's true. He did say he knew him prior, so I assume he's from the future. That makes sense. It's true, there's no way that I should know these things. So why do I know these things? That's because I, too, am a Pokemon from the future! Oh, what? Dusknoir is another Pokemon from the future? My gosh and golly. It's all so complicated, it's making my head spin. Yup. Why'd he turn into Ducky? My objective is to capture Grovyle. It is for that reason that I came from the future. Why are you staring at my door like there's somebody trying to kill me, cat? I needed to know as much as possible to ensure the capture of Grovyle. I, therefore, studied everything I could about this world while in the future. That is sketchy, actually. That is why I know so much about this world. Why didn't you say anything before? Oh, I should have made him sound like Pooh Bear. I'm sorry. I felt terrible not saying anything. I'm sincerely sorry for not revealing my identity. I am full of contradictions. But what if I had been open about my identity from the start? What would have happened if I said I was here from the future? Who would have taken me seriously? Ugh. Also, I needed to avoid alerting Grovyle to my presence. I decided that I should keep my identity hidden while I went about with my work, even though everybody knows who you are. That's a big contradiction, bud. It makes sense. But it's also a fact that I have been deceiving you. For keeping silent about my identity, I sincerely apologize. No. Please don't apologize. You can't blame yourself. You had no choice. Alright. Alright, let's go find Grovyle. Ugh. I know everybody's kissing his butt and I'm good. I refuse to remain a victim. We won't let him steal another one. Everybody, thank you so much. We as Pokemon must all work as one. To capture Grovyle and put an end to Grovyle's calamitous plot. Yeah! Dusknoir, sir. In order to obtain the Time Gear from Crystal Lake, Grovyle knows that he has to defeat me, so if he's still after my Time Gear, Grovyle will come after me. We can turn that against him. Mesprit, Azelf, and I can go to Crystal Lake. Then we can all spread rumors claiming that we have gone to steal the Time Gear so it can never be taken. If we do that, do you think it'll provoke Grovyle to strike? I see. You're suggesting we bait the trap. Yep. Why? That would mean exposing you to dangers as the bait. I'd like nothing more. Well, that's a weird way to say I'm cool with it. We're ready to take that risk. Then, I understand. Everyone, let me explain our plan. Please pay attention and do your part. First, I would like everybody to spread a rumor far and wide. Get the word out about the three Pokemon, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Spread the word that the trio has returned to Crystal Lake to steal the Time Gear away. Please spread the rumor as much as possible. Yeah, so basically we're gonna trick them. We're using a lot of words to say that. Ugh. I get it now. Oh my gosh, I'm all fired up with excitement, don't you know? The Magnezone just goes, arrest! Arrest! He's just addicted to arresting criminals. Let's do our best to... But for the capture of Grovyle, I prefer to work alone. Well, at least take Wigglytuff with you. If anybody is powerful here, it's Wiggles. Just a little wiggle. Yeah, I mean, he's not fully wrong, but like, Wigglytuff should go. That's how it stands. Okay, now we just have to do things as usual. Also, for everybody coming in through the shorts feed and just watching, I appreciate y'all. Even if you're not a chatter, you're still seen. I appreciate you guys immensely. If that's what it takes, we have no choice. Is this an acceptable plan, Guildmaster? Yup. Thank you for confirming that. Whoa, he stayed awake. Yeah, that's fair. I realize I'm asking a huge favor, but please do your part in our plan. And let's capture Grovile using whatever means necessary. Yeah! Burn the witch! Okay. I assume we're doing normal jobs. Okay, we're doing normal jobs. Holy crow, there's 20 of y'all? Hot damn! Is that is that Sunflora writing in a diary? Hey, I kind of hate the angle we're looking at because it looks real weird, but this is so darn precious. Are you kidding me? Why is this so cute? Dear diary, today I found good soil. What do you have to journal about? You're a Sunflora. It's gonna be my next book title. What is Sunflora's journal about? That's so cute! Come on! You can't do that to me! Alright, what jobs do we got? Pokemon hasn't returned. Craggy Coast. Everything in the Amp Plains. We do have a decoy words! We do have a decoy orb. I almost said herb. Oh. Find a radar. Find a Greygami. Floor 6, floor 8. Let's see what bad boys we can catch first. We got 2 in Waterfall. What is this? A 1-star difficulty? I've never seen this before. Granted, it's been a long time since I've played this, but holy... Oh man, we can get embargo? None of these prizes are like crazy. We could do the amp planes though. Because I think that I want to take this just to save it. And then the amp planes over here are... Okay, so we have 6, 7, 8. Yes. No, don't delete that, please. 6, we can delete this job. 6, 7, 8. And we'll leave this Northern Desert one. Okay. So our jobs are... Find a Greygami in 6. Arrest Gloom in 7. Find a Radar Orb in 8. That shouldn't be too difficult. That should actually be pretty manageable, doable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If they came from the future, can they withdraw with interest from my account from the future and bring it back to me? What do you got? I'll take some more Reviver Seeds. I will never not grab a Reviver Seed. Take... We need 16, so 1... Need like 11? Yeah, let's go get our Reviver Seeds. Then we can keep on keeping on. Actually, we should see if the other Kecleon brother has like a good TM or anything for us. What do you got for me, my friend? Oh. Can I afford Sludge Bomb? Ooh. Oh, probably not. Man, hamburgers. Oh, you don't look a day over 20. Ooh, we might have enough. Oh, I'm out of space. That's the issue. Holy shit, there's 21 of y'all? God. Thanks for watching. I don't know what that noise was. I apologize. That was... that was a noise that I've made now. Get rid of the plain seeds. Let's get rid of some of the stun. We might need the stun seeds. I don't need all of these, however. We'll keep those, actually. We'll take that away. Take that away, take that away, take that away, take that away. Store those, and now let's take all of these TMs, actually. Because at this point, like... how many of these can I use? God damn. I assume I can learn Iron Tail? Yeah, that makes sense. What is the info on this? Yeah, let's get rid of Bite. That's fine. I don't need any of the other ones. Okay. Hamburgers. Let's see how much money we can get up to. Because it was what, 7,500? Takes me to 61. So, just to keep everybody in the loop of why I am trying to figure this out so badly. Sludge Bomb's a really powerful move. And if I can acquire Sludge Bomb, then Bulbasaur gets a massive buff right now. I don't want to sell my max elixirs, but like... Meow. I can get rid of a Warp Seed. Me too, Pika Boy. I agree with you. My prediction and my prayer for Pokemon Day is such. Gen 10 information, probably right at the end. An announcement of a new Mystery Dungeon game. I don't want another remake. I want a new one. I think those are my two, like, what I really want. And then from there, it's like, I'll take a Pokemon Championships update. We'll probably get some information about the TCG, because we're going into the next gen. And then my biggest want for Pokemon Championships is for Little Cup to be a runnable thing. If we can do Little Cup tournaments, I'm running a Little Cup tournament. Little Cup is Pokemon level 5 or no, they have to be level 5 And they have to be their basic forms. So, like, you can use Charmander, but you can't use Charmeleon or Charizard. And obviously there's some amount of ban lists from there. But those are my dreams. And then, like, the greedy things are like... X elixirs don't even give me that much money. Boo. I'm still off. We need 500 more bones. Man, I gotta sell orbs. So Pokemon Champions will probably be a little pay-to-winny, because I know it's gonna have a mobile... Like, you can catch Pokemon on the mobile, so I assume in that part is gonna be expensive or, like, pay-to-win, but I'm also hoping that I can just do what I need to do in game, and then I don't have to paywall. So it's one of those things where it's like, you can certainly pay, and the only thing you're saving is time. Like, that wouldn't bother me that much. I'll still be a little mad, but, like, unfortunately, in the world of microtransactions, that's just kind of how everything works. Please don't be off by, like, $2. Okay. There's Sludge Bomb. Yes! Alright, Sludge Bomb time. You're still physical, right? Line of... It's special? I'm thinking of the wrong move. Oh no! Oh no! What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Gunk Shot. Oh, hamburgers. You know what? That's fine. We'll get rid of Vine Whip for it. Whatever. It could be worse. Oh man. It's fine. I'm bummed, but, like, I'll be okay. I don't need to sell anything else. Let's just sell this TM. That was annoying. But yeah, I'm hoping Pokemon Champions is an easy way to get people into competitive Pokemon. And if they use that as the competitive Pokemon outlet, then they can do riskier and weirder stuff on the mainline Pokemon games. Without having to, like, power balance. You can just do stuff. I'd like for them to continue using the movement system that's in ZA for combat, but, like, you can reuse a TM if a Pokemon uses Recycle? What? I don't think I ever knew that. That's crazy. It doesn't help now because I've already sold it because I'm a fool. But that's crazy. I didn't know that. I want to use Iron Tail. Yeah. Electrics? Or, sorry. Steel isn't very effective against electric. Is that just, like, a part of my brain refused to remember? Fine. You know what? It's fine. Get wide slashed. Yeah, get him. Get him. I can make some money back. Let me out. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's so cool. The mystery dungeon games are so dang cool. I do wish there was a little bit more you could do for, like, co-op for them. But I also kind of get it. So, like, I'm not trying to tear down the walls to be like, give me a mystery dungeon game that's co-op. At this point, I'll just take, give me a new mystery dungeon game. Let me I swear. Let me play as Score Bunny as my starter, and Nintendo, my life is yours. Insert Kratos meme here. I just don't want to yell that loud, because it's a little too late in the day to be yelling like that. Let me play as Cinderace, and my soul is yours. Like, are you kidding me? The fact that, what, the newest one is Super, and that was that even Gen 7? It had to have been. Because it was after... Is it Gen 7? I've never actually played Super, so I could be... I didn't. I didn't find the gray gummy. It's okay, it's alright. I'm just mad. Sleep powder can hit grass. Right, we're in Gen 4. Good thing I have nasty AoE. Or sorry, I guess this would technically be cleave. Not quite AoE damage. It's okay, little guy. I didn't need you to wake up. There we go. See, we figured it out. I'll take the cloud or clout or smoke. I don't care. It's fine. Hey ya! I love this party. This party is so powerful. And I know, like, I've used Chinks a lot, especially in like, just Gen 4 playthroughs, but, like, whoa, buddy. I forgot how good Chinks is. So there's 26 of you? Holy crow. I cannot... I'm so delighted to have so many of you watching me play through a very awesome Pokemon game. There's a reason that the Mystery Dungeon fans do not shut up anytime there's a Pokemon Direct. There is a reason we are loud and annoying. Because the Mystery Dungeon franchise is awesome. Oh, I know they are. In DX specifically, I used, after I beat the main story, my main ended up becoming a Beedrill. On my channel, there is a clip of me using Beedrill to just straight up absolutely massacre the Latios fight. Like, it wasn't a fight. That man was just dead. I literally Mega Evolved and then murdered them. What item are we looking for? A radar orb. Nope, not that. Alright, radar orb. After we get that, we can leave. Orb. Hey, it's the radar orb. Cool, we can leave. Yeah! Yeah, we arrested Gloom. We got embargo. And we got a Zinc Band. Okay, I think that's special defense? Either special or physical. I can't. I'm bad with remembering. Thank you for getting my radar orb. Please accept this 3 grand. We got 30 bucks. To show my thanks, I want you to have a raspberry. Why, thank you. Alright, muncher, 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 muncher. I want to know how the Chimecho eats. Another one of those random thoughts that just kind of creep into my brain, but like, how does a Chimecho eat? Are you still awake, Weemba? I have to admit that today was full of surprises. The great Dusk Noir's talk about coming from the future, that was mind-boggling. Dusk Noir pursued Grovile? Yeah, thanks, speech impediment. Grovile from the future to our world. He came to apprehend that wicked Grovile, and to take him back to the future. That's why the job of capturing Grovile is his responsibility. We have to trust Dusk Noir about this. To be honest, I'd like to capture Grovile ourselves, but I'm not up to the task yet. Alright, Bulbasaur, I know you're like in your feelings, and that's why you think you're not good enough. Sir? I'm pretty sure you are classified as a war crime at this point. Between Sleep Powder, Swords Dance, Sludge Bomb, and Razor Leaf, I'm pretty sure you are classified as a dangerous ranged weapon. I'm pretty sure I have to register you with the guild to make sure they know you are that dangerous. In fact, I think I get fined if I don't have a license to have Bulbasaur as my partner. You are built for murder, much like Shinx is. My whole team is meant to leave enemy Pokemon smeared on the pavement. We don't know if Grovile's been captured yet. We don't know anything. Got it. Keep doing things. We can do that. Let's go back to work. Yay! Alright. Okay. Board notice board. First thing we're gonna... Pardon me. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go talk to... Not Chansey. Xatu? Is it Xatu in this game? Whoever opens the boxes. I believe it's Xatu. We'll get both of these boxes open, and then we might try to trade for an item. Yay! I don't have enough money to appraise all three. I am two Poké Dollars short. Marsh Mud? We got a Marsh Stomp Mud? Ooh, a Mex Elixir. Alright, let me search through the couch cushions to get two Poké Dollars. Give us some gummies. I just don't use the gummies, so... Sure, that's fine. I don't need the gummies. Thank you, guys. Alright, I found 2 Poké Dollars in the couch cushions. Please appraise this. Thank you. Wah! I like Kid Claw. Cool. Let's grab what we have with Miss Kangaskhan. And let's see if we can get us a spiffy new item for one of our 2 friends. Jeez. What is happening today? Am I just getting lucky and people really want to watch Mystery Dungeon today? Is that what's happening? Because I'm cool with it. Alright, let's go back down to Krogunk. And let us see what we can get. What do you got, bud? Okay, we got a Leafy Tie, which is for... Oh, okay. We have a Shinx Claw again. Grovey shoot. Okay, defense. This is for Cacnea, Rhyhorn, and Mega. Wormadam. Oh, wow. I like... Oh, we can... No, we either get the Shinx Claw, which gives me another attack buff, or get another Leafy Tie, which gives Bulbasaur an HP buff? Yes, I agree with you, Pika Boy. Mystery Dungeon game with the new ZA Megas. It'd be beautiful. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'd rather make Shinx do more damage. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're having fun listening. Look, I'm cool being second monitor Terry. Second monitor Mike? Either way, I'm cool being on people's second monitors. I don't need to be on your main monitor. The fact that I am on a monitor, that's all I care about. That makes me happy. If I can be nice, relaxing background noise while you do other stuff, I'm totally fine with that. Alright, we can put the power band away. I'm gonna keep the berries just to be safe. We can put the plain seed away. Oop, 1 second. I think my cat wants to leave or get in. One of the two. Give me... Oh, wait. I can keep doing this on my tablet. Give me a second. Hope you want to sleep. I got you, bud. Here you go, buddy. Bye. I love you. Sorry, my cat likes command grabbing my door, and by that I mean he throws his entire body weight into the door. Alright, we'll keep the escape orb. We don't need the fear orbs if we're not going after people. I like keeping them in case we get monster housed, but like, call it arrogance, and it will bite me in the butt soon. But things have been going well, surprisingly. All right, let's go get some jobs to do, and then yeah, we'll just keep doing our normal stuff. If I can get more jobs from the amp planes, we'll do that. Oh, that's an escort quest. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I will not do an escort quest. Rescue Shellos on the 15th floor. These aren't even worth taking. Yeah, we can do Northern Desert. Are there any criminal scum in the Northern Desert? Fiendish Spheal. That feels contradictory, but oh man. Oh. You know what? We're just gonna take the Sfeel job. We're just gonna apprehend Sfeel. Because I think this is gonna be difficult enough for... We got a new game I'd like to see starters like Baniri, Clefairy, Dratini, Drober. Oh man. Drober would be a dream. Esper and Starly. Oh, they all have Mega Evolutions. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly? Oh man, I forgot about Mega Esper. We gotta play the DLC. Maybe we'll do... I'm not gonna guarantee you to anything. But maybe Saturday. I'll after the thing I gotta do. If I got enough time, maybe I'll come home and we'll play the DLC. Okay, before we start the Northern Desert, I'm gonna take a quick second, stretch my legs, get up, get down, and then when we get back, we can go through the Northern Desert. I like to take breaks, like every hour, just to make sure people can stretch their legs and do everything. So, obviously there's no ads because we're on YouTube, but I'll be back shortly. Now's a great time to get a drink, stretch, whatever you gotta do. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let us continue. Let me get rid of this first. Also, this will be the one time I chill until like the end of the stream. If you can hit me with a follow, that'd mean a lot to me. Or sorry, we're on YouTube. A subscribe, that'd mean a lot to me. We play through a lot of. Right now, it's a lot of like retro Nintendo IPs. So we're playing this right now for Mondays. On Wednesday, we're going to start playing through Splatoon, which I'm not great at, but it should be fun. And then on Fridays, we've been playing through Kirby games. Right now, all of the Kirby games in order. And right now, we are playing through Kirby 64. We're about halfway done with that game, so if any of that sounds interesting, I got you. You missed. Bulbasaur's so aggressive because he has nothing but ranged moves. Sure, Iron Tail works. Oop. Yeah. Out of my way, please. Yeah. Alright, we don't gotta be here. Alright, let's keep moving. I have to go to what, floor 11? 9. I think my cat is also now yelling at my door because heaven forbid. He wanted me to go into the tub so he could have tub time. My cat really likes to roll in the tub and have me pet him. And he loves to yell if it doesn't happen because he is a child. Yep, he's scratching my door. Okay. Well, the good news is I can keep moving. Well, open the door. Man, the mini-map is so tiny on here. Come on, bud. What, bud? I gotta get back to my chair, bud. We can't hang out, I'm sorry. We can do that later. Yeah, we'll just... nothing like a... Oh, hi, Lavatar. Get Iron Tailed. Again. Not that I want to murder you, you're just... in the... Oh, man. In the way. But yeah, I really hope we get another mystery dungeon. Especially because of all the new megas. Like, 10 out of 10, I'd want to play as an Esper. Literally, I think 10 out of 10 times I would pick Esper. Ugh. But if I could play Cinderace, man, maybe not. I like Cinderace a lot. Or Score Bunny. Because you don't get to evolve until later in the game. Most of the time. Man, if I had to choose one, I don't actually know who I'd pick. Ow, pin missile, no! Alright, we're going back to this. Charge Pulse with an electric move is disgusting. Thank you, Bulbasaur. I'm telling you, Bulbasaur is such a useful partner. Why would it not use Sludge Bomb there? Really, Cat? Fine. Oh, I know I'm boring. Goodbye, friend. So recently there's been a bunny that has been coming around the castle. And my cat has been looking out of a window, just staring at him as much as he can. It's very cute. How much damage did I just do? Oh my god, I did like 400 damage! Are you kidding me? I straight murdered him. That was horrifying. Got a max elixir. And a white gummy. And a green gummy. Okay. Got 150 points. Okay, so we can definitely do those bigger fights. That's good to know. Listen, Weemba, I wonder how Azelf and his friends are doing. Do you think they might be fighting Grovile by now? Yeah, probably. Look, I came here thinking I was a human, so like... this is par for the course at this point. Alright, let's do our best tomorrow. Save and continue. I love how fast it save and continues. Okay, so between both of our chats, we have 40 concurrent viewers, which is by and far my best record on YouTube by a lot. So, thank you, everybody. I have what, like 200 subs? That's like a tenth of my subs? That's crazy now that I'm thinking about it. Like, proportionally, that's crazy. What is this? Why do we have a space hole, or a dimensional hole? Sorry. I almost called it space hole, would have been wrong. Oh, okay. It takes you back to the future? Away from the present, past, future, past, future. Oh, hey guys. You say naturally. But I did beat all three of you up. He's the bad guy. Duh. I'm really sad because this game continues to make one of my favorite Pokemon seem like a bad guy. I love Sableye. He's one of my favorite little guys. Yay, Grovile has been captured. Punchy, 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 punchy. Yay, punchy, 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 punchy. As you can see, Grovile is a vicious and wicked Pokemon. His capture should result in lasting peace for your world. Looks like they have Grovyle muzzled. For he speaks the truth! Alright, so he's got to go back to the future with Grovyle. The only reason anybody in charge muzzles somebody is to keep their voice down. He speaks the truth, and thus they have silenced him. Sorry, I'm getting a little too anarchist. This is just Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't need to figure out how to make Molotovs out of Pokemon ingredients. They like threw him in. That's just mean. Au revoir. His walk cycle's so weird. Yeah, what do you want, bud? Are you straight kidnapping me? Oh! I got yoinked into the future! He didn't just take me, he straight manhandled me into the future. He was like, nah, homie, away with ye. Into the future with ye. Yeah, we got dragged into the future. Ugh. But wait, why is everything time geared already? Everybody get your gasps ready. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Master Dialga. While I encountered more difficulty than anticipated, I finally succeeded in the capture, yes. I fully understand what must be done. Those who seek to alter the course of history must be removed from history. I'm just chilling. I will see to the elimination immediately. I understand. As you wish. I take my leave. By the light of a loon. Nobody's gonna get that joke unless they played WoW. Hey, Wimba. Wake up, Wimba. We're in prison! They put us in jail. They put us in the slammer? We didn't even do anything. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. Oh, man. If the bow don't fit, you must acquit. Yeah, how did we get down here? We got grabbed by the ghoulie. We were brought to the future? Oh no, not again. Yeah, we're stuck in the future, bud. Hello, massive amount of Sableyes. They're awake! How convenient. Alright, we'll do this quick. Do this quick? Do what? They just... they blindfolded us, and then they just start punching me. A victimless crime if you punch somebody in the dark. They tied us up to a podium? Is this gonna be a firing range? What is going on? You're clueless about what's going to happen. I guess you can afford to be nonchalant about it. Huh? Voice came from over there. Oh, hi, Grovile. You too. Do you have any inkling about where you are? No? This is a stockade. They're preparing to get rid of us. For good. What? Get rid of us? Wait a second. It's easy to understand why they'd want to get rid of you, Grovile. But why us? We haven't done anything wrong. Humph. I couldn't care less. You must have done something they can't tolerate. What? We haven't done anything bad. We don't think that we're like you. I don't care. You're wasting your time losing your cool. Meanwhile, look. Here they come. They're the jailers who do all the dirty work around here. They also happen to be Dusk Noir's underlings. What? The Great Dusk Noirs? I don't like Dusk Noir's walk cycle. He's really grabby. Hey, it's Dusk Noir. Lord Dusk Noir. The three have been tied to the stakes. Good. Dusk Noir, sir. It's me, Bulbasaur. Very well. Sableye. Those three. We need to be rid of them. What? Pay them no heed. You may get ready. Wait a minute. Dusk Noir, sir. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing this to us? Don't waste your breath. Instead, shh. Keep your voices down so they can't hear you. Keep my voice down? You too. If you want to get away, give me your full cooperation. What? To help you, Grovile? There's no time to think. Would you prefer to stick around for them? Psst. Hey, you there. Tell me, what can you do right now? What? What can I do? You asked me that out of nowhere? What can I do? That's it. That'll do. Alright, let's do this. Not the first time I've had to bust out of jail. They're coming. These are close to strike. And that might just open one avenue for escape. The Sableye will unleash their Fury Swipes in a frenzy. That's our chance. Even if one of their attacks were to hit the ropes binding us. Alright, the ropes might come loose. Exactly. If that happens, lash out with an attack, then flee. What if their Fury Swipes don't slash the ropes? And what if the Sableye don't use Fury Swipes at all? If that happens, don't even think about it. Over your chance. Yeah, they're literally cutting us out. Perfection. That man flashbanged. Alright. Oh, we just hid in the dirt. I'd rather have dirt in my mouth than be a corpse. Just saying. We're not out of the woods yet. Let's get out of here and fast. Okay. We got us a new friend, Mr. Grovile. We need to keep running until we hit the exit. Come on, faster, pick it up! Yeah, we're in the future. Yeah, he would just straight kill us. I like how Bulbasaur's struggling and we just have no idea how well our character's doing. This would be the future. As the kids say, it stinks. I love a mystery dungeon game where we get chased out of town. They catch us, we're done for. Alright, we'll rest. When we escaped the stockade, we cooperated with you because we had no other choice, but we didn't promise we'd go with you afterwards. We don't really have a choice. So I'm the bad guy. Doo-doo, doo-doo, and he just starts dancing. And that Dusk Noir is the good guy? Then how about explaining Dusk Noir's actions earlier? One second, I gotta sneeze. Gross. It wasn't just me. They wanted you gone too. But that doesn't mean I should put my faith in you. Bulbasaur, you can't just... There is no morning. This is literally the world that Dusk Noir told us about. Yeah, he didn't lie about that part, weirdly. The weird part is the way he's like phrasing it makes me think there's other planets. And the day never comes. Yeah, it's literally the exact description. Alright, don't let the Sableye catch up to you. But look, there's clearly factors we don't know about because we're children and dumb. Yeah, random person, it's literally the only thing Dusk Noir didn't lie about. Oh no, the future is disgusting like that. That one's true. That one's on me. That's a freebie. How you doing, random? Let us save. Let's get moving. Oh, I forgot how scary this place is. Oh, I forgot how scary this place is. Scary, I mean, like, the map just looks freaky. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a deep, like, dislike of space. And like, this doesn't help. This looks a lot like the Distorted World. Hey, look! Oh, right. Driftlooms explode. But yeah, I don't like space. And you know what a lot of this looks like? Space. Which Uma movie? Uma boy, Uma boy. Ooh. Is there a new one, or is it Cinderella? Can we talk about the Sleepy Ditto? This boy, a hack a schlump. Yeah, so I don't have a fear of the ocean for whatever reason. But a fear of space. Got that one. Got that one real bad, actually. And to be fair, like, I'm not in love with, like, deep ocean, but it scares me less. And a lot of my fear of space comes from, like, a like lower fear of like loneliness, because like stories where somebody gets stuck in space like legitimately will mess me up. I used to listen to a lot of horror podcasts, and anytime a space horror story would come up, I'd have to be like, nope, can't do it. Beginning of a new era. 2.5 hours? That's a lot of hours for horse. That's a big onyx. But have you thought of the Umapoi, Umapoi? Ooh. Sorry. That dumb song's gonna be stuck in my head now. Which is funny, because I also listened to a cover of that, like, before I started streaming. It's so cool how popular Uma Musume has become. Mostly because, like, I know it from the first season of the anime with, that was what, Special Week? And, like, just seeing how popular it has become with the international release, like, it makes me so happy. Okay, that one didn't have Aftermath. Or Aftermath works weird in this game. I hate finding the exit here. I definitely feel like, going back to fears for a quick second, fears of just, like, depths and stuff like that are very common. I want to yell so bad. What? They literally robbed me of my really busted... They literally robbed me of the bow. That bow is so good. Mystery Dungeon, why you hate me like this? Oh, right, because I have Intimidate and Rivalry. I forgot about that. Sure. You took my bow from me, so now I'm going to try to critically hit you. AKA, I'm going to crease your Jordans. Creasing Jays. Okay. Good thing I have orange berries. Maybe that's what we'll do if I get to 300 subs soonish. I'll do a cover of Umapoi. It won't be good. I don't have a good singing voice, but that's not the point of this joke. Ooh. It's also just like a fun song with a lot of energy, which is not me. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, because Bronzor has... Does he have Levitate and Heat Proof? That's a nightmare! Because he stole our future. By asking Grovile? Oh. My dimensional scream. Alright. Let's see what we can get with our dimensional scream. Nope. I'm just playing in water now. Jeez. Alright, let's keep going. Please don't be a horrifying liminal space. Only a little bit better. The trainer version? No, I haven't. The only two versions I've heard is the original version when the guy who wrote it recorded it and was like uber drunk. Because he just wanted to try to figure out how to write a fun song. And apparently he needed to be drunker than a skunk to figure it out. Alright, I'll pick that up. And we'll heal you because, like... Dungeon's horrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up after this. I just think it'd be a funny song to cover. Not that I'm good at it, but... Ooh, what did we learn? Thunderfang? Oh, I don't want to de-link them, though. We'll learn it later. I can't de-link these. Alright, let's keep going. There's a couple songs that I like really want to cover, but I also have to work up the nerve to do that, because that stuff is horrifying to me. I think it'll be fun, but like, oh, I'm not a singer. Granted, I think that's like half the point of why it would be fun. Just hating on the gas leaves, boy. I'll take these additional crits, honestly. The ghosts coming through the wall are very scary, however. Okay. Just keep moving. There we go. Gosh. This is getting scary. Let me rephrase that. It's not getting scary, it's been scary. Yeah. Another level. Alright, let's keep moving. So I think we're going to get a little bit further today, and then next Monday is a holiday for me. So I think whatever we don't finish... I think that's the point, though, like... Because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are just really dark. Because even the first game, you... Spoilers. You beat the game and you go to fade away, and, like, you straight disappear. Man. These ghost types are brutal. I don't think we have any more Reviver Seeds. Sure don't. Okay. So I think I might call it there, because unfortunately this wall is gonna stink. anyways, next time we play this, I'll probably start at like 5 p.m. EST. So that way we can try to beat it. I'll see if that's reasonable. But yeah, first off, I want to thank everybody for showing up. I appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you. There have been a lot of you today, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, deeply appreciate it. It truly means more than I can put into words without getting real sappy right now. If you enjoyed your time here, even a little bit, please hit me with a subscription. It'd mean a lot to me. If we get to 300 soon-ish, we'll do... I know one of my chatters that's a regular wants me to eat an entire head of lettuce. I don't know why. That's just a joke. So if we meet it at a reasonable time, we'll do that. And I'll find other actual rewards to do. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the heck out of all of y'all. I'll see you on Wednesday for the start of Splatoon. And then we'll beat this game next Monday because I have a holiday from work. So I can put more time into it. Thank you all so very much. Have a good rest of your evening, morning, whatever time it is for y'all. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy and peace out.